Hello everyone, this is a vlog simply to give you some insight into my training philosophy, what it's like to train with me and how I like to do things. It's also a way to serve the algorithm. I don't use social media, but the algorithm loves a website that is regularly updated with some form of content. So this is a way for me to do that. Anyways, today's vlog is about mistakes and criticism, something that we're going to all be subject to. And if you've gone this far in your life that you have not made any mistakes, get out and do something such as train with me, but you're not doing enough with your life. You need to make some mistakes. Everyone does. It happens. And in martial arts, particularly with beginner clients of mine, we can be training and they'll make a mistake. For example, I'll give you a combo, jab, cross, hook, cross. And somebody might throw jab, uppercut, hook, cross, and they go, oh, damn, I threw the wrong thing. Oh, well, so what? Move on. Do it right next time. Try again. That is the nature of what we do. It is supposed to be a fight. So if you make that mistake, then you're just going to have to deal with it. You can't dwell on it. The last thing I ever want to see a client do when they're training with me is make a mistake and then completely stop everything to dwell on that mistake. We can critique it, we can find a better way to do it, but the last thing I ever want to see anyone do is dwell on it. Don't stop what you're doing to overanalyze a mistake. There's times to do that, and this is where we get criticism. When I'm giving you criticism, when I'm giving you feedback and instruction, that's where we want to take that time to get things right. But then there's a point where we have to stop talking and we have to start doing. And sometimes, and usually this happens, I find, with really well-educated people. Like I've taught rocket scientists and doctors and all sorts of, and lawyers are particular for it as well, because I think the nature of their work is very bookish and they like to read and they analyze everything. So I will give them an instruction. It's by no means only lawyers or doctors, but usually it's the really well-educated ones who analyze, reflect, analyze, and reflect again. And what we need to do in this kind of discipline is keep going, move forward, try. You've got to just do it. So I'll instruct, and then you'll do it, and then I'll give you feedback. And then we've just got to practice and practice and practice. And then you're going to make a mistake, and I'm going to give you feedback about that mistake. I'm going to critique your mistake. I'm going to give you a little detail. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to heap all the details on you at once. I find that is counterintuitive to what a person needs for instruction. So if I load up all these details, particularly in something like kicking, which can be a real complex movement, if I load up all these details, then you're just going to get overwhelmed and you're guaranteed to make a mistake. And that might make you feel like shit. So I'm going to ease in each detail and we'll build up the technique until we get some level of perfection. And then when you make your mistakes, don't dwell on it, I'll critique it, and we'll keep moving forward. I always look out for when people are at the limit of their learning capacity for today. So I can give you lots and lots and lots, but at some point you're going to say, I can't digest any new information, and that's fine. And I'm looking out for that. So if I say to you, you can do better, that was shit, it's because I know that you can do better. But at some point I'm gonna have to say, I think you're at the end of today's improvement. I can't heap more on you because that will just overwhelm you. And we're making an improvement today, and we're gonna come back tomorrow and do it again, and make another improvement. So that's just a little bit of how I like to train and how I like to build people up. You will never get it in one day. You probably won't get it in 1,000. You need to come back and do it again. We've got to deal with the mistakes, cast them aside and move forward, because time keeps moving forward and we keep moving forward. And that is how learning takes place. I'll try to help you learn every little thing that you can, but we've got to do it one step at a time. So as I said, this is all just a bit of information if you're thinking about training with me, but it also is a way to serve the almighty algorithm that really we are all subject to. So I hope people enjoy this and get something out of it, but I really hope that the algorithm sees it and likes it and just puts my website higher in the Google rankings. Thank you.